Thank you, Pat. This is so long time coming. I thought it would never happen. And so proud to be up here with all these men. And do such a great job and better work. Yeah, my notes are going by. I can't forget about it. This is all about you, the fans, and about the music we put together. I love all you guys. The Steve Barry, the Olivia Brown, the Leslie Brown, and San Antonio. There would be no journey. Herbie Herbert, thank you from the bottom of my heart for finding me after Greg was picking me up in high school when I was 15. Soon later after that, I was in the Santana band. And wow, what a trip, long ride it's been. It's been a beautiful one. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Miguel. Since she's come to me, it's been like a white light. And just, I feel great. And it's been 7 years. She's been out on tour with me the whole time. Never left me aside, never. I love you. I love my children, Miles. He's here. Aspiring young guitar player, amazing guitar player myself. I love you, Miles, Lizzie, Sarah, Sophie, and Asia. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for carrying on our legacy with us. Kevin Nelson.
Good evening. Well, I hope I can be sort of funny as Chris Live, but I don't think so. This is going to be straightforward. This is an awesome honor to be here with my old bandmates Journey. And I'd like to thank my family, my friends, my managers, my ex-wives, Zildjian Cymbals and Sticks, and DW Drums. And of course, a big thank you to all our fans for your support throughout the years. A very humble thank you all. Thank you.
What a great night this is for me. This is my second trip here. And what a trip this has been. First Santana, Journey, Ringo Starr, Santana 4, and back here with Journey. I want to thank Herbie Herbert, my manager and longtime friend from Journey, and Neil Sean for calling me while I was up in Seattle and saving me from the restaurant business. Don't ever do it. To start Journey. And, you know, it's been an incredible trip in my life. I want to thank the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for inducting this guy finally. And also, for me, this is really about the fans. All music fans, all of them. Without music fans, this place is empty. Who's never here? This is really, for me, this is really about all you guys, especially Journey fans tonight. This is yours, but it'll be proudly displayed at my home in Austin, Texas.
To many people, as the diversity of the class of 2017 clearly illustrates. I started out in 1963, 9 years old, as a jazz drummer. I thank my parents, Bruce and Lorraine Smith, for providing me an excellent project drum instructor and supporting my musical passion. Back then, my favorite bands were the Count Basie Big Band and the Bloody Rich Big Band. It wasn't until 1969 that I discovered rock and roll when my friend Bud Greenhouse from Cape Cod showed me his brother Dave's record collection. He played me Jimi Hendrix, Queen, and Led Zeppelin. Mitch Mitchell, Ginger Baker, and John Bonham. At that moment, I could relate to rock drumming and rock music. Disc jockey Alan Freed, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, once said, rock and roll is really swing with a modern name. It began on the levees and in the plantations, took in folk songs, and featured blues and rhythm. He said this in the 1950s. Now that we live in a global community, more influences have been added to and will be added to the definition of what is rock and roll. For me, one of the most explosive shifts in musical direction came in 1971 with the creation of the Mahavishnu Orchestra. John McLaughlin, Jan Hammer, Billy Collins, Jerry Goodman, and Rick Ware. The drummer Billy Collins, and a couple years later, Narada Michael Walden stepping into Mahavishnu. Jazz officially rocked. In many ways, that punk rock, jazz fusion drumming concept was my template for the work of the journey. I'm grateful for my touring with Running Conference, where we were the support act in early '78, and talent scout Neil Sean noticed what I was bringing to rock. Later that year, Neil, Steve Perry, Greg Raleigh, Ross Valley, and Herbie Hurley invited me to become a tribute band. And it's been an education and rewarding job. Thanks to my children, Ian and Elizabeth, for keeping me in their hearts while I was away on long trips. And very special thanks to my wife, Diane. We've been sharing our lives for the last 24 years. I love you, too. Thanks to Jonathan Cage for the gifted songwriting, and Arnell Pineda for keeping the legacy sound of Journey alive and moving forward. And most important thanks to our fans from around the world that have kept Journey in their hearts and on their stereos.
One thing that you may not know is that this microphone is robotic. It's supposed to come up and meet me where I am. Hello, microphone! Don't make me come down there! Well, maybe you can hear me. Also, what you may not know is there's a big red clock that says I have 3 minutes, right?
And saying that there's a few names that were said earlier that I will repeat because their names deserve to be repeated. My life has been full of music from the very beginning, from the time I could hear, from the time they swabbed my ears out in the maternity ward. There was music everywhere. A large family, 2 talented parents who shared music with us. We learned instruments, piano, ukulele, guitar, we all sang. As soon as I could, I was in a church choir, in a school choir, so as soon as it was allowed, I could play an instrument in the symphonic band, and so that continued all the way through high school. The family had a great variety of music to hear and to be exposed to, anywhere from Miles Davis to Mozart, from Handel to Fats Domino, from Glenn Miller to Dave Brubeck. So somewhere in there, I thought that's where my world was until a new kid came into town when I was a sophomore in high school. He goes, "Hey, I know who you are. I know you play in the symphonic band, but I know you play guitar at home. And we need a bass player. I'm starting the band with a bunch of your friends. And since you're a guitarist, you can learn these parts very easily. Why don't you get your mom to go down to the local music store, rent a bass and an amplifier. We'll make some change and have some fun." I said, okay. So from that point,
the life of music for me changed entirely, and here we are tonight. If that's one bookend, this could be the other one. If nothing else happens for me in music, this could be the best that it gets. Many other people who I believe deserve this, and I'll start by talking about someone I met in high school within 1 year of starting rock and roll. His name is Herbie Herbert. He is our former creator, partner, manager, and within 5 years of meeting him, we had created the beginnings of Journey with Greg Raleigh and Neil Sean. And we all know, or maybe you need to know, that he put the blood, sweat, and tears and every inch of his energy into seeing this band succeed, and we are here to thank Herbie Herbert for that. We're still here. What has happened and how have we continued? For the last 20 years, our current managers, John Barrett and Irving Azoff, took a band out of exile and put it back on the map. We have them to thank. And then there's all the fans, the hundreds of thousands of fans that supported us for years. They deserve this. The band who have cajoled us, defended us, encouraged us, pushed us. They, our friends, deserve a piece of this award. And last but not least are our family members who maybe have suffered more in our absence, given us hope, given us encouragement. Our family members. Yes. Our parents. My parents. And last but not least, the thank you and the love to my wife, Mary, who has understood and accepted this guy who goes away with the circus every year. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank the Cubs for winning the World Series. Vision keeper. He prophesied success from the time I was 8 years old after a terrible school fire. And later said to me, son, don't stop believing. On a life-changing phone call. As I struggled with my career back in the 70s, he's gone now. I miss you, Dad. I love you. Thanks to my piano teacher, Roseanne Klitsch and Ralph Dotz from the Conservatory of Chicago. And Jerry Milo, Golden Voice Recording Studio in Pekin, Illinois. To the late Buddy Killen, who gave me my first break in Nashville in 1969. To my brother Tom, who played drums with me in countless bands, while we learned lessons together in rock and roll. To my brother Hal, who always believed in my music. To the late Wolfman Jack and Don Kelly organization for opening doors in LA and getting me started on the right path. To all the members of the Babies for giving me a shot. Allowing me to be part of the creative process. To my brothers in Journey, for believing and trusting I can be part of shifting and sustaining the signature sound. To former bandmates Steve Jerry, Dean Casanova for helping us down the road. To our music business family behind the scenes who work tirelessly, the record promotion people at Sony Columbia, the DJs and PDs at radio who gave us millions of spins, to the record distributors who made sure our music made it into stores and on the shelves, to Live Nation and the local promoters, and most of all our faithful fans who stood by us through the years, during the ups and downs. To our wise managers, Irving Azoff and John Barrett for keeping us on track during the tough times. We shared over 40 years having blessed relationships with all of them. And I believe relationships are the key to building a brand and maintaining a presence in our music business. Thanks to the members of the hall who voted to honor us tonight. Finally, I thank my 3 children, Madison, Weston, and Liza up there, for understanding and accepting that Dad had to hit the road all those years. And to my wife, Paula, who stands beside me with love and respect. I love you all. And thanks to you, Lord, for keeping your guiding hand upon us all those years. This honor was truly worth the wait. God bless.
Cheat sheet here because I got a lot to say. I'm going to start with when I was living in Los Angeles. I was looking to get a record deal, trying my very best. It was tough to get signed at those times. And I would always go to the Starwood to see Journey perform because these guys had the most amazing musical ability. I never seen a band like that in my life. So every time they go to the Starwood Club, I had to go watch with amazement. Though their musicianship was absolutely par to none, there was one instrument that was flying above the entire city of Los Angeles. That was the magic fingers of Neil Sean's guitar. Somehow, one of my demo tapes fell into the hands of Herbie Herbert. I would not be here tonight if it was not for Herbie Herbert. Because he did not have to call me. He gets tapes all the time. But there's something about the demo tape, and he called me. And the next thing I knew, because of Herbie, I was writing music with Neil Sean. And the very first song we ever wrote together was Patient, you remember that? So, I absolutely must tell you, I must thank Herbie Herbert for believing in me. Thank you. Now, Ainsley Dunbar, Ray Roll, Steve Smith, Neil Sean, Jonathan Kane, Ross Kelly, are you fucking shitting me? Any singer would give his ass for that shit. I mean, they play so well. So, I want to thank them for all the music. Thank you, Greg, for letting me live at your house to write that Infinity record. Thank you for letting me live at your house, Neil Sean. Thank you so much, John, for all the songs we all wrote together. Steve Smith's amazing drums. Bass over Fundo. Ross Valerie. I mean, guys, I thank you so much for all the music we've written and recorded together. It'll be forever in my life. Thank you. Shout out to someone who sings his heart out every night, and that's Arnell Pineda. Where are you, Arnell? To Arnell, I love you. I'd like to give my long-time, where is he, right there? Hi, Arnell. Thank you. I'd like to thank my longtime attorney, Lee Phillips. I would like to thank my old high school R&B band. It was called the Sullys, and it's kind of where it all started for me, and I want to thank them. Thank to Rob Stringer and the team at Columbia Records. The Journey Road Crew, the original Journey Road Crew, busted their ass every night, every day, load in, load out, tirelessly, day after day, week after week, year after year. Herbie knows that's true. And we would not be here today if it wasn't for them too. And I want to send my condolences to the families. I would like to send my condolences to the families of the members of Jim McCandless, Jackie Villanueva, and recently the great Benny Collins. Lastly, the Fan Asylum was Journey's first fan club. Herbie and Tim McQuaid got together and said, you know, you're going to be our fan club. This is going to be great. That's what happened. And Tim McQuaid, Laura Beard, and Sidney Boone made it all happen for us. So the fan club, Fan Asylum, was brilliant. Now, speaking of fans, you're the one who put us here. You are the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You put us here. We would not be here had it not been for you. And your tireless love and consistent devotion. You never have stopped. And from my heart, I must tell you, I've been gone a long time, I understand that, but I want you to know you've never not been in my heart. I want you to know that. And I